Hello, good morning, people. This is Cole with Magic Hands House Washing LLC. I'm gonna show you something that I dreamed of 2 years ago. To give you a backstory, 2 years ago, I was doing business in my car, and I would put all the pressure washing stuff in my car and just go out there. Oh crap! And just go out there and just do business. But my dream and purpose was to always have a very well equipped van, and looking out there for people who could do the job when I had the opportunity to was really expensive. Oh my goodness, that wind is really bad. But we're looking out there for people who did those services, like, set up your soft wash and pressure wash and all that stuff in your van. It was not only difficult to find it for van, but also it was very expensive. And so what I did was I started making a little research here and there and see if I could find something that's similar to what I wanted. And I did find something out there, and it wasn't quite what I wanted yet, but it was something, something. Anyways, long story short, when I had the opportunity to have my own van, which is what I'm gonna show you guys. Now I have my own van, and I do have a lot of stuff in it, and all these equipment serve a specific purpose. Yes, all those equipments serve a specific purpose, and I just have them in my van just in case. I'm not sure for you guys, but I still use those bad boys. These were from the beginning, and they're still here. I don't know till I find another option. Anyways, I created this setup myself. I went out and started thinking on how I could create something that is really nice. And so I do not have much space, but I can kind of move around. Right here in the back, you see the batteries. I have a few batteries and an extra soft wash pump. It's really not the best quality, so I wouldn't recommend any. I think it's called I don't know, I can't really see it well. Anyways, I do have a lot of stuff here, some of which are for windows and some others are just in case if I need a broom, and whenever I'm doing work on a roof, I have my thing here and my harness. An extra pressure washer just in case if the main pressure washer goes down, I can just put gas and continue to work with no issues. This setup, which I'm about to, this setup that I'm showing you guys, I made it myself. Without knowledge or much knowledge on how to really set up stuff, I really made it myself. Right here you have the water hose, the cam, pressure washer, and this thing right here hanging around. And imagine, this is not a full or long van. This is probably one of the smallest van for Chevrolet. And right here you have a crazy setup. This setup right here, obviously I'm sure people who are in the soft wash business, you guys know what this is about. So I kind of have two soft wash from North Star. They can last you, they don't even last you a whole year. So I don't know. I mean, I've already made my money, so I'm kind of Gucci. But on the other side, I feel like, those things should at least last you. This one This, well, I bought this first, and it's still running, but this one have stopped running. I don't know what's wrong with, yeah, this one have stopped running. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyways, I have this right here. Again, you have to learn to improvise with whatever you have. No, with whatever you have. So I went out and bought these, and this is pretty much for different purpose. Let's say that one right here goes to the tank, which is the water. If I need to do a mixture, I do my mixtures in one tank. I don't have a chemical tank and a soap tank. I don't have that. All I do the mixture in one tank. There are some people who are okay with it. There are some others who are not okay with it, and that's totally fine. So I filled up the water half and half, and so this one goes into the pressure washer. So what I do with this, I do have two hoses right here. This goes into the pressure washer. I connect this into the client's house, and I'm pressure washing. This is just in case. And I know some people might probably be like, well, you already have a tank. Yes, I do have a tank. But if this goes down, like right now is down, how are you gonna pressure wash? You know, you have to think of another alternative. So I thought of another alternative, another solution, and that was my solution. Now you might do it better, you might do it another way. That's up to you. Then that's fine. And that other one goes straight to the tank, and so it's a turn on and off system. So it's, you know, it's a pretty nice, I would say I can kind of give myself somewhat of a credit for doing this, because I haven't really find this setup anywhere on a van, you know. But before I even started all of these, I made sure I built the frame, which was very difficult to build, but I built the frame inside of it so that I can screw anything that I needed. Now that was my strategy to do this, you know. Some people use other strategies. And this is my pressure wash. I'm gonna switch from a North Star soft wash to a gas soft wash, because not only you get more power with the gas soft wash, but this one you can embarrass yourself in a huge building. And I look bad using this. This one is just for the beginners. If you're a beginner, I would recommend this, but after a while switch to a gas soft wash. I promise you, I haven't used it yet. I already ordered one, and I'm hoping that it works well. It gives me the power that I need. But this one will make you look bad in a huge building, you know, because you're gonna have to use ladders. You're gonna have to man, sometimes it's so hard to, like, you're trying to point upward, see if you can get the spot, and it's not going as with the pressure that you need. And it's somewhat frustrating sometimes, because you lost a lot longer doing the job with this one than the other one. So anyways, I did some research on the gas soft wash, and I think everyone should switch to a gas soft wash. People talk about the super pump. I'm not really a fan of the super pump. If it's only gonna last you a year for $800, I'm not a fan of it. I feel like, you know, if you spend over $1,000 to acquire a certain product, if you make an investment, like this one cost me $1,000, and I'm hoping it lasts me the longest that it can last me, you know. that's a wise and good investment. But if I invest almost $1,000 on a super pump, an investment of over $800 or more, or 1,000, that $800 should last you a long time, in my opinion. That's the logic thing of it, you know. Not oh, well, no, it's gonna last you 6 months and then you have to spend another $800. I'm not a fan of it. So if you're asking me, I've never used the super pump, and I've seen how it works on the internet. But I was watching this guy who was doing some soft washing, and he said his pump gave up on him, and he was using a super pump. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I ain't gonna use that. I'm not gonna make that investment. So make an investment that'll last you a long time. And if you just need to remove parts and just buy another part, you're gushy. So this, anything that has to see with Honda, make, buy it, purchase it, and it will last you a long time. Just take good care of it, of course. But don't invest in a super pump. You know, I'm not a fan of it. Unless it's gonna last you a long time. That's okay, I would go with that. But if it's only gonna last you a year, 8 months, it's not worth it. Anyways, yeah, this is my setup. And if you have any question, just put it down in the comment, baby. See ya.